Well, welcome one and all on an evening which is far from ideal in terms of weather conditions. Right now it's okay, cloudy but nothing worse. However, the fear is that rain is on its way, and this match, critical as it is, could soon be pretty damp, soggy or even worse. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Yeah, Marc-Andre ter Stegen. He's got everything you'd want from a top-level keeper. Great shot stopping, but also a very cool head and a good organiser. What's more, he's very happy to play sweeper-keeper behind that defence, mopping up loose balls before picking a pass and get his team on the front foot again.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. Off we go then. Yamal. Now he's got space here. Vermeer. Hector Fort. Played towards the other side. Yamal. That has found him in acres of space. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. Now, what about a counter-attack? Matteo Morey. Driven forward. It's an inviting-looking ball, that. Tony Lato. Tony Lato, gently done. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't take out that killer ball.
Rafinha. Balde. Neither side especially adventurous early on. Chance, surely! A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Darder. Neither side yet able to find the net. That's really well manoeuvred. Tony Lato. Darder. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. And no surprise, that's a booking. Murici, nice physical challenge. Hector Fort. Lewandowski providing an outlet on that flank. Lewandowski, Hector Fort. Fort's cross. Gets it away. Bernal does really well to win the ball there. Fermin, oh, good spread. Thoughts? And a chance!
Good movement there, but not the best of finishes.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
Tony Lato. Just half an hour in now. Pablo Torre. Costa. Fermin shifted upfield. Fermin is sporting a guilty look after that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Always onto this. He's got away. Yamal. And it's Fort. Hit into the mid. There's the shot! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
Barcelona really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
Pablo Torre. Good spell of possession this, but very little to show for it. Now it's Borici. Half-time rapidly approaching, and it's still goalless. Borici!
It was hopeful, to say the least. You need more men inside the box, more movement, otherwise it's pretty much a waste.
Yamal proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Torre has got himself a free kick. Oh, that's a fine challenge. Yamal absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Bernal cuts it out. Clearly not happy with that. Costa. First 45 minutes are up. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. Barcelona, so both teams still stuck on the starting blocks here. 0-0 at the break. And the action is back underway.
Barcelona are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Moved on forwards. He's on it, can he get away? Played into the middle. Too much distance on that. Gavi. Lewandowski. Shot! And he's done it!
Well, what a time for the captain to step up and put his team in front again, but while it doesn't necessarily guarantee a win here, it's a wonderful early boost in this second half.
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
So we have our breakthrough.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
No question, that's a foul. Tony Lato has been caught there, it's a foul. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Dardare with the short one. He's coming under serious pressure here.
Well, he's profited handsomely already in this match, and at last their sense of danger has brought them to a possible solution.
Yamal is offering some sort of an apology there.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Now it's Yamal. Aim forwards. Great run this, he's covered quite a distance already. Oh, it's played into the area.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Your impression so far, Jim?
I think the manager's pondering his options as to whether to stick or twist, Peter, in view of the time remaining. He might have a tough call to make now.
Araujo. Rafinha. Proves too strong. And the counter is on. And it's played forward. Shapes to shoot! And he hits the net. And with the match slipping away, they have hauled themselves off the canvas.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. Lewandowski has been withdrawn here, but he's certainly made his mark.
Yeah, he'll get a good ovation for his contribution. I'm not so sure why he's leaving us, though. There's no obvious sign of injury of the team.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Really will fancy their chances now. They need to make the most of the momentum, but they have to be careful not to overstretch themselves and pay a price. Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Played out to the right. Oh, it's come loose. No, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. And he's going to have his name taken. calmly anticipates. And it's Olmo. Now it's Anthony. And he's straight offside.
Barcelona clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Long ball by the goalkeeper. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
That's an untidy challenge, free kick given. And he has shown him a yellow card. Mojica.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Danny Olmo.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
He's going to be disappointed with that. Mojica. Costa. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Nothing to separate the sides in the end, for the want of desire, drive or determination. No complaints. And after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Listen, the more this game went on, a draw was always likely to be on the card. So overall, I don't think anyone will be complaining too much about what they've got.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you.